What's up guys, welcome to my first video on the channel. Before we get started, I'd like to just apologise if I sound really bunged up, you can't really understand me. I've just had a really bad cold and I'm at the ending of it now. So hopefully you can hear me as best as you can, and let's crack on with this video. So today we're looking at the Macbook Air. We're doing a review on it, showing you obviously around the box, what you get in the box and so on. So we turn the box over. It just has obviously all your serial codes, what I don't really want anyone to be seeing. Your serial codes, obviously all your stuff, just all the general information. Side of the box is just MacBook and has a picture of it on top, so nothing really too interesting on the outside of the box. Very standard but unique. So we're going to be looking at every part that you get with the Mac individually on its own. So as you can see here, this is the charger. This is all part of the charging equipment to obviously charge your battery life up onto the Mac. So it's just quite simply just a little adapter like that. It is magnetic, so when you plug it into the Mac it will obviously clip straight in, and it holds it, has like a little magnet into it, but you have to still be careful because sometimes it could drop out if you're a bit too heavy handed with it. On top of this also you have a little light that goes green when it's charged and amber when it's charging, so you can obviously not overcharge it or undercharge it. So as always you get the extra little plug, if you do with all your Apple devices, or you get a plug that you clip on, or sometimes you put with obviously the phones you plug in the USB, but this one you clip it in onto that, and that has your charger. So if I move my hand out of the way so you can actually see, there's your charger there. So this bit here, you're probably all thinking, what's this? So we've got another plug with that adapter. So what is it? This here can plug into this. As you can see, them holes there go into them pins. This is if your plug socket is obviously quite far away, this is like an extension, so you can get rid of that and have that so it's a longer lead. Obviously this is quite a long lead already, it's long enough for me so I don't use this, but it'll come in handy if I need to plug it into a plug that's quite far away from the desk. It'll be quite handy to use, so great little feature they've added there. So the box itself, I'm very pleased, it's very nice. This little plastic clip here just goes onto the little charger bit. I forgot to show you that as part of the charging equipment. That literally just clips on, so it protects the charger. Everything all fits in nicely. Oh, the lid's just fallen down. So obviously that's your extension, that's your manual, your plug goes in there. Your other charger plug goes there with the lead into that. And then the Mac sits on top of this itself. It's quite nice. So I quite like it. It's nice and sturdy, nice and solid. When the MacBook fits in there nice and comfortably, so there's no movement for any cause of damage. So if we move on to the lid, what I do like, one feature that they have done, is this material. As you can see here, I don't know if you can see, it pushes down. It's like a foamy, spongy sort of material. That's obviously when the lid's on the Mac, on the box like that, and it's sit on top of the Mac, it protects it and stops it from getting scratched. Great little feature. It's a tiny little feature, but I think it's great. So here we have the product itself, the nice shiny MacBook. This one here is the 11-inch, so it's more like a sort of, people call it a notebook, but obviously it's made by Apple, so it's still known as the notebook, the MacBook. And we'll open it up, nice as we can see. Lovely keyboard on it. I'm pretty sure you're all aware what Macs look like, but I'll just give you a little run through. So it's got a nice little solid webcam there, and to be honest, for a tiny little webcam, that is quality. So I'm going to quickly just show you around what ports and that this has got. So as you can see here, that's obviously, I'm guessing that's something to do with your internet or power. That's not where the charger goes, so I'm not sure that one is. I think that's to do with your internet. Obviously here we have one USB, where if you get the other Mac, what I believe is 12-inch, and it's the pink and gold one, they don't actually have USB ports in it, so it's a bit annoying. So you want one with a USB port. Move over here, we have another USB with a headphone socket, and that's where your charger goes there. And it's got obviously again the little magnet. I'll demonstrate to you guys now. So as you can see, it clips in. See, it's got like a little magnet on it, and it's quite sturdy in there. So we have now loaded up the Mac, and as you can see at the bottom here, you can have your dock, obviously with everything on it. The cool features to it, so it's kind of like you can sync if you've got an Apple phone, you can sync all like your messages to it, your FaceTime, your photos, the whole lot can all be synced together. Obviously if you go onto your launch panel, you have obviously all your features on there. Obviously, and you can also go onto the App Store and download apps for it as well, so you don't just have to have what's on there, you can customize it and have whatever you want on it. So obviously you've got your iMovies, your App Store, your books, music, or your iTunes, so on, so on, so on. So I'm just going to run to the top. So at the top here, obviously you have your battery percentage with the time, your Wi-Fi settings and all that, and you have obviously all your other settings up the top. I'm not going to go, in this video, I'm not going to go too detailed on like what the RAM is and all that malarkey. I'm not going to go into that because I'm sure you can pretty much Google it yourself and, you know, go and through it all yourself. So I'm not going to bore you with all the ins and outs for it. All I'm going to say is that it's blinking quick. Loading up time, I'd say about, I could like get to the option to type in my password in probably about 5 seconds max. Shutting down probably about 4 seconds. It's very, very quick to load up, and I'm not being over the top, guys. It is really, really quick. People saying, oh, it's because you've not got anything on there. I've actually got quite a bit. If I go into my documents and stuff, I've got quite a lot of stuff on there, and it's still not slowing down at all, what I think is a great little feature. So if I turn it round, another little feature that I do like on the Mac, I like how they've got this Apple logo loading up and it's all lit up as well. So when the laptop's on, obviously it all lights up, and in the dark it looks pretty cool. It's a little feature, nice little touch to it, and I think it just finishes it off. So this one here averages out between £700 and £800. This one here. It's a great little one. If you don't want to buy a massive one, also you can pay up to like 2-3 grand for a max. Depends how big RAM you want and so on, more inside the computer. But if you just want a nice Mac, you want to own a Mac, you want to do all the features a Mac can do, and if you're happy enough to buy external hard drives in the end, then this is the laptop for you. It's not too big, it's not too small, it's nice to just carry around. I take this everywhere I go. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry I haven't gone into too much detail about the Mac. I just wanted to kind of see the appearance and what features you've got inside the box, and just, you know, like a bit like an unboxing, but obviously it's not classed unboxing because I've already unboxed it. So yes, that is pretty much it. So if you did enjoy, please ensure to give it a thumbs up, and I hope you all enjoyed the video, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and look out for my next videos. Cheers guys.